What a week, what a week, what a week. What's going on, y'all? Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. My head in the corner need to find an intimate spot to meet each other. Preferably a sharp corner. But a fun thing today after this long psychotic week. A lot of overtime, a lot of late nights at the shop. Not a fun thing, a lot of driving. Yeah, I had a telemarketer call. That was kind of fun. It's on my phone. It says telemarketer instead of scam likely now. So I guess people are offended by the word scam. I don't know. But you know, I had a telemarketer come across the phone screen. I'm like, you know what? I'm having a rough week. Someone else gets to experience some fun too. You know, I'm generous like that. Come on, y'all love it. I give love to everybody. You know, even a telemarketer. So they called up. Oh, is this such and such one? Yes, it is. How are you doing today? Oh, not bad. How are you? Excellent. I'm like, what are you calling me about? Well, we have this, and this, but I can't hear you. I'm in a shop. Everything's loud. Speak up. So, got her to speak up a little bit more. And yeah, upon that, she's like, well, I'm here to save you more money on car insurance. I started laughing. Like, really? That's great. I'm like, can you save for free? And I'm like, I don't pay car insurance. She's like, what? I'm like, I'm riding dirty up in here. I don't even have a driver's license. My car's stolen. And I was like, you know, she's like, excuse me? I'm like, yeah, I'm driving someone else's car. I stole this. And, you know, promptly got the hang up. You know, this is a little highlight of my day. You know, what little bit of a highlight I do have. But next time, I feel like, you know, I think the wife may approve of this. I'm gonna ask for their number. I'm gonna start hitting on them, either guy or female. I don't discriminate, you know. If it's guy, hey, you look cute today, or you know, what you wearing, you know, whatever. Rock that whole number, start hitting on some dude, see if I can get his number. That way, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll blow up his phone. Hey, by the way, my name's such and such with such and such company. I have a product for you, and I will give that number to everyone just so they can blow it up. Now, let's see how good my game is that I can get a telemarketer's personal phone number. You know, I get it. Everyone's got to make the money, and that's fine and dandy. But really, I barely know which car insurance company I have to begin with. My wife takes care of all that stuff. I'm a child. I don't want people calling me up and going off about a product I don't care about. If it's a Snap-on rep or a tool company hitting me up, I mean, I'll be pretty excited for that. I mean, you could scam me every which way. So if there's any telemarketers watching this little fiasco of a YouTube channel, and you want to make some money and tell me you're Nigerian prince from you know, whatever, and you're stranded somewhere in, you know, BFE, you know, maybe like Nebraska or you know North Dakota, and you got tools to sell me, I might be interested in that. Why? Because I'm a child and I like tools. Speaking of though, if y'all haven't watched the update on the Alien Space Saver organizers, I'm absolutely loving that product right now. I really want to do the DIY brand or DIY gear. Guys, you gotta excuse me. It's been one of those weeks. Like I just want to strangle myself right now. But the whole autoerotic asphyxiation thing. Started reading into that because somehow I heard last night on the television there's something like, you know, there's more people that died during masturbation accidents and shark attacks. Look it up. It's kind of neat. But like 100 people died in was it Australia last year or something like that. And I found out some dude ended up dying after cranking it for like 62 times within a session because he was lonely on Valentine's Day. Yeah, things to look up. It's kind of weird. I mean, you go on those little dark tangents. But anyways, the DIY toolbox widgets, they don't have the little magnets in them. I'm really tempted on trying those. Seemed like a cool thing to mess around with. But I'm also going to order the Alien Space Saver ones and see what one's better for me. I mean, Toolbox Widget puts out a fantastic product. I mean, there's no denying that. I absolutely love their product. But, you know, I like giving the other guy a chance, especially when he's got a cool looking product. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just dropping stuff, guys. I am a mess. tired. All I wanted to do last night was go home and read my book. You know, well, I was honestly supposed to get off around like 1 o'clock yesterday because I got like, what is that noise? It's Mr. Or I should say Miss Vanessa just running in the toolbox. Interesting. Stop. Yeah, I was supposed to get off early yesterday, but things decided to break and all that nonsense. So, really want to go see my sister-in-law's new kid. You know, her first child, you know, which I'm pretty excited about. Got a new nephew coming along. You know, so we're going to introduce him to Snap-on tools and tools in general. My wife's brother-in-law, her sister's husband, absolute great dude. I'm very excited for him. He's got his first baby boy, so you know, I've already had the discussion with him. You know, my nephew's going to learn some shop talk. You know, around the age of 10, I think that's appropriate. You know, as long as you don't do it around your mother or your aunt. So pretty excited about that new nephew. But wanted to go get off work early yesterday. See them, you know, see how you doing and see the new kid, and really want to just go home and relax and read my book. That didn't work out too well. Nope, because you know why? Everyone's got problems. You who's got problems? I've got problems, because I have fixed problems. There's an empty trash bag. Yeah, one of those fun things of, what was it? I don't even know, it's Friday. Yeah, because it's end of the week rant, yeah. What is it? Tuesday seems like the appropriate day. Monday went by nice. But Tuesday I got stuck at the shop having to wait for one of the crews to get back so I could do an oil change because apparently the pressure gauge, which was in fact the temp gauge, oil temp gauge on this F450 apparently was going up sitting in traffic. But when I got inside the vehicle, I realized it was set on, you know, the odometer for the digital display and for all the sweeper gauges. You got oil pressure, temp, all that nonsense. So it's like, what's really going up here? Whatever. It's, you know, getting late. You know, if there's a problem, they'll tell me about it. But I ended up having to stay late, do an oil change. Of course, I had to go to the parts store, pick up oil because we don't stock that oil at the shop. I've been looking for this. But, yeah, so stayed a couple hours late, no big deal, 10-hour day, nothing crazy. And the day after that ended up, you know, 8 to 9 o'clock at night, you know, fun times had by all. I had to drive about 90 miles away to Tampa, like Clearwater, St. Pete area, to go pick up a trailer that lost a wheel and just sheared the lug nuts right off, so I don't know if someone changed the tire on it and didn't tighten it up all the way or what. I don't know. So I had to go rescue that, and then the box truck we have, it's a Ram 4500. Got a complaint of it making noise, so of course get back from Tampa around 5 o'clock at night, and had to go pick up parts at about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Pull all the hubs off, all that, and change the brakes and rotors, and I got a new tool. Yeah, 3 1/4 inch socket for the was it the Dana Spicer S111 rear end. Yeah, fun times. Like, and last night had some stuff go down in the field. I had to go deal with that. Ended up being here an extra 3 hours over. Just want to relax. I don't want to work overtime. That's for the birds at this point in life. I want to just relax. But I'm complaining, guys. It's a rant video. I guess that's the whole point of this. Just random nonsense and whatnot. But we move on. Nice thing is I'm getting more stuff in the mail, more tools. Yeah, more pinstriping stuff. So if you guys are into pinstriping and want to watch my dumbass, or I said it, whatever, YouTube. Watch my idiot self sit there and try to learn and make lines on a piece of glass for however length of time. I'll throw that up here. It is what it is. I love the art of pinstriping. It's cool. So if y'all are interested in that, my point of view. Maybe I'll just talk nonsense and paint lines over and over and do some squigglies to the point where I can make a design. It's one of those. It's one of those days. And then all the paperwork attached to it. I absolutely hate the paperwork. That's one of the biggest things that drive me nuts. Sitting there, I can't even open the right drawer, guys. Like, I've got issues today. I think I've had one beer all week. You know, hardcore alcoholic over here. But the beer is colder on Fridays, so I'll definitely be kicking back. I got this little fat cat, call her Ellie, but you know, she's just an orb. Looks like a bowling ball with a head. She's cool. She chooses violence every morning when she gets up, but with the other animals. The pit bull puppy we got, she attacks it. The 80-pound Ridgeback mix that we have attacks it. All the other cats forget about it. They're done. This cat comes up, snuggles right here whenever I sit on the couch, wants to be my best friend. I drink beer, listen to 80s music, and pet the cat. It's kind of interfering with me sitting on the couch, drinking a beer, reading a book, but whatever, you know. I love my animals. I love animals a lot more than I love people, I'll tell you that much. You know, it's one of those things. I think I love animals more than tools, I guess. I mean, that's kind of hard to say, but I am a critter person. Got a ferret that drives me nuts. He antagonizes a pit bull puppy and they just go chase each other back and forth, which is kind of odd, but yeah. I'm an animal person, guys. I feel like I live in a zoo sometimes. At one point, I had myself a hedgehog. That was the wife sitting there. Oh, I saw a post, someone's getting rid of a hedgehog, this, that, the third. I'm like, why do we need a hedgehog? Well, she's like, well, let's go for a drive. Where are we going? Oh, I want to go see the hedgehog. All right. Should I get like $100 for the cage and all that stuff? I'm like, what are we going to do with a hedgehog? It's going to sit and just hang out and do its thing. I guess they're cool, but it's a spiky ball. Who wants a spiky pet? Like, what am I going to do? Oh, yes, Mr. Whiskers, you're so fantastic. Can't remember what we named it. I hated it. I hated the thing. Just because when we drove over to one of the really nice parts of Orlando, you know, the type of nice where you got hookers walking around in the daytime, that type of nice. Went over there. Nice family, though, man, you know. Ended up taking the thing. It was kind of cool watching it do its little thing until like 2 o'clock in the morning. The thing would get up on its wheel and just all night. You wanted to throw the thing. I mean, it's like baseball size. I mean, so you'd probably get a good launch out of it, you know. But yeah, I had that thing. It'd sit there and like lick you, and then it just try to rip skin off. It was fun. It was a fantastic pet for everyone. But yeah, so my wife wants to save everything, all the creatures, all the little critters that roam around, all that stuff. The puppy did get a mole cricket last night and was like shooting around the yard with it, and she's got this thing where she wants to start licking toads and picking them up and just carrying them around. I don't know, maybe she gets a little buzz off it. I don't know, but one of those weird things. I don't want to clean. But, you know, that's some of the fun personal stuff I'm dealing with right now. The animals that drive me nuts. Thank God the wife hasn't started driving me nuts yet. I mean, she's been pretty solid. Guys, ladies, I want to know, how is it when your significant other gets home from work late? You know, 9 o'clock at night late, all greasy, disgusting. What do y'all's wives say about that? Females, if you're a female mechanic watching this, what does your husband say about it? I know, I'm the one doing it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to come home late. I don't like eating cold dinner. I really got to the point, though, like, and not to disrespect anyone or any fun thing like that. Does the world seem like it's getting dumber? Like that, every day, like it, I don't know. Every day I seem to walk out the door and get hit with stupid. Like it could be at the gas station, it could be at work, it could be wherever. I get hit with stupid, and it just, why? I don't understand people these days. I don't know, and it's like, like I went on a rant about the people at the Wawa sitting there asking for money. Why are you bothering me at 7 o'clock in the morning? I have not had my coffee. I barely smoked a cigarette at this point, and y'all are sitting there asking me for money. There are jobs, people. Like, I understand it sucks. You might be in a certain predicament. I am empathetic to that, and I understand that. But, like, for Christ's sakes, like, leave me alone. Like, I am not the happiest person in the morning, especially when I don't sleep all night. Like, it just, asking, oh, can I get a cigarette? If you can't afford to buy them, you don't need to be smoking them. Over with and done with. I mean, it's an expensive, terrible habit to have, guys. I mean, $7 a pack. I got a buddy up in Connecticut, $14 a pack. No, thank you. But if you can't afford them, you don't need to be doing it. If you can't afford to, buy your crack rock, well, you probably shouldn't be smoking crack. I mean, if you can afford it, have at it. I mean, as long as you're not robbing people, but I mean, whatever your vices, as long as you can maintain yourself, yeah, have at it. Yeah, I would agree to that. And I think we should legalize all drugs. I mean, if we legalized everything, I mean, hey, everyone will sort themselves out. Just my 2 cents on that. I mean, hell, maybe make a spa for, you want to go smoke crack? We're going to have a spa for you. Have a weekend getaway. I think that's fair. Like, you pay a certain amount of money, you go hang out for the weekend. Everyone gets their own personalized pipe, a robe, a pair of slippers. And you just let them free for a couple days and, let them run. You profit off of it. Want to snort crystal meth or, whatever, have at it, I don't want to judge. I'm very open about stuff. I mean, have fun, live your best life. As long as it ain't hurting me, But the random odd nonsense right now, dude, guys, gals, I'm extremely tired. There's nothing more awesome than getting phone calls at 5 o'clock in the morning. That is like the best way to start your day, especially when you don't get up till 6:30. But it is what it is. I get it. It just one of those things that throws your day off. But I don't know. I really hope you guys are enjoying the channel for what it is. I know I'm trying to post other videos up, more of tool related stuff and more of tech advice, but the problem with it is I've been working late and just want to go home. Kind of sucks. I do enjoy doing the end of rant videos, and once again, guys, I apologize for not commenting back. I tried to actually came in to work a little bit early today, sat in the parking lot, drank my coffee, and tried to get back to most of y'all. I still got a few that I gotta get back with. It's been one of those fun weeks. But it's over. It's over. I just called up both foremen, checked on them. Everything's running happy. Everything I got in the shop right now, except for one, because it's waiting on going to the fab shop to get new engine mounts put in it. So that's been a wonderful thing. When that gets back, that way I can put the motor in it. I'll be excited at that point. I can get the motor in, all the parts put on it, rewire everything, and have that out the door and out of my life for a little bit. Hopefully the motor that was rebuilt by whoever rebuilt the thing, it's been sitting on the shelf longer than I've been with the company. So hopefully that holds together and I'll have to pull that out again. So we'll see what happens with all that. I gotta work on getting that Blue Point roll cart that if someone doesn't move down to Florida quick enough to reclaim his old box, it's going to turn into my pinstriping box. I'm just going to keep all my supplies in here and just hang out at the shop and screw around with that. I mean, it's my best friend. He sold me a box for cheap when he moved up north, all that stuff, and he wants the box back, so he needs to hurry up. Because I kind of want to get me one of those Harbor Freight roll carts, the taller ones, kind of like my roll cart, my orange roll cart is. Just see what that's all about, man. It's not too bad on price. So we'll see what happens. But back to Alien Space Saver. Fantastic company, guys. If you haven't watched that video, highly recommend you go and check that out. Check out their Facebook. I am not sponsored by these people, but just like, you know, anyone that I enjoy being around or talking to, whatever, I want to sit there and promote them in whatever way, shape, or form. And with the customer service, I know I talked about it a little bit in the last video that I posted up, but customer service is such a big thing to me, especially when they're personable and they're, you know, on point with their time management. And like, hey, Mr. Joe, we got this, this, and this. Thank you so much for doing this. Handwritten, you know, thank yous on all the, you know, things I've gotten in the mail from them. I appreciate that. I appreciate the feedback. They're wanting, you know, they actually watched the video that I posted up and gave me feedback on it, and we're very pleased with it. So, you know, that's pretty cool. But the guy seems pretty cool, you know, just email back and forth with. So, good dudes. Business is what started in 2022, I think. So pretty neat thing. Icon Tecton and Gear Wrench, that's coming up as well. I've been all over. That's probably gonna be posted up tomorrow, which is gonna be Saturday. I think I said that in the last rant video. I've been busy. I got it downloaded on my tablet. I just gotta edit it and ship it. So one of those fun things. It's it's been a week, guys. Yeah, it's about bedtime or beer 30, or maybe I'll have half a beer and pass out on the couch. I don't want to take a shower. I want to just be all greasy, dirty, sitting on the couch, passed out, have the wife come home yelling at me. That sounds like a fun time. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens in the next week with toolbox organization for the roll cart. I want to get that thing slapped full of tools, make sure that's all happy, and that's going to be another video coming up soon. I got some plier organizers right here, and nothing too crazy, just stack in, so that'll be up there. Ordering wrench organizers tonight. Got some more Alien Space Savers coming in for the sockets. And I don't know what else is going on. Like, we're going to take it day by day, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'd really like to do some work on the truck, but I feel like that's being too enthusiastic about life at this point. Right now, just sitting on a couch for like a solid 8 to 12 hours sounds like a fantastic time. But I guess I got to get something done this weekend, so. And I have no clue what the wife's got in store. She's getting off work early tomorrow, so it kind of puts everything askew, so we'll see. But guys, thank you so much for watching, listening to me with the nonsense. I might go home, drink a beer, and go to bed. So, guys, keep wrenching. Have a good day.